You know, sometimes you just gotta do something crazy. Where do I start? This is South Ossetia, a country that technically doesn't exist. Russia claims it, Georgia claims it, but our only route drives through it. Because on the other side is the ancient city of the dead, a city of skeletons wiped out by the Black Plague.
Oh my god.
It's actually really creepy.
And to reach it, we have to ride bikes bigger than anything we've ever handled before.
Oh no! And most critically, we are going to have to ride through a conflict zone.
They're saying if we go this way, it's super dangerous.
Should we go?
Yeah, 100%. So, first of the 3 objectives of this trip is trying to see if we can survive these huge bikes and handle this terrain. Let's go.
We have just got all our gear on the bikes. Tomorrow we will begin literally driving across the country.
Yeah, these things, they actually look pretty fun.
They're pretty big, man.
They are big.
So we asked the owner about the tires on these bikes. He said they're no problem as long as it doesn't rain. If it rains, then it's a big problem.
No rain, no problem.
And then in the garage, you see this bike that's just been destroyed.
The exploded BMW?
Yeah, kind of nerve-wracking.
It is. It's a terrible show model.
So it's time to settle in, get a rest, and get ready for what's coming.
So, it was time to go. And we were nervous.
Huge bikes, bad roads, a war zone. This entire trip felt completely uncertain. But one thing was for sure.
No matter how far we made it, or whether we made it at all,
We were in for one hell of a ride.
So, believe it or not, we managed to survive the bikes.
Which means that our first objective, survive the big bikes, was now complete.
So what do we got?
All right, here, this thing's been through hell here. We got can't really tell anymore. They did bend that back pretty good. The shifter, conglomerate of hose clamps, baling wire holding this linkage together. Motor oil on the chain, even though fork seals are blown. Slid out on a turn here. Damage here. This is not factory. Some zip ties, more zip ties. God knows what else is going on. Definitely not getting that deposit back. Might need to just buy the bike at this point.
Although we managed to survive, the bikes were hurting. At this point, it was important to make repairs and prepare ourselves physically and mentally because the next part of this journey was going to be a lot more than just tough roads.
But lucky for us, a couple of friendly Georgians came around with something to lift our spirits.
Whoa! What? Take it? No problem? Thank you. Thank you, man. Fuck yeah.
After a gift from our pals, it was time to get high in the mountains. To get higher into the mountains. Yeah.
Now, it's time to hit our next and most dangerous objective, riding into an active war zone.
She says that Vladimir Putin has launched a quiet invasion of Georgia in an attempt to extend Russia's reach.
South Ossetia is one of 2 regions of Georgia that Russia took over in a war in 2008. 2 Georgians were out shepherding a herd when armed men seized them in this area a day ago.
Choked off by barbed wire, warning signs to stay out, to deliver food and the medicine she needs.
Moscow now controls about a quarter of Georgia's total territory.
You speak English?
Fair enough. So essentially, we want to take this route here, but we can't because we're so close to the Russian border that the Russian army keeps encroaching on Georgian territory. And here we might run into the unofficial Russian border, which is essentially just like land that Russia's annexing out of Georgia. So we can't go this way. And even everywhere we are is super close to the Russian border, which is pretty wild because there's like all these kind of unofficial border posts, which Russia's just like taking all the land they can right now.
So now we gotta find a way around.
Now we gotta find our way around.
After reaching our first military checkpoint, we realized that we were lucky that it was Georgian and not Russian. But the closer we got to the dead city, the closer we got to the Russian side.
Up here, there's actually a Russian flag you can see up on the mountain, and then walking distance away is a Georgian border patrol right here, and we're just on the other side of the river. So, but it's wild that you can see it right here, and just with the conflict between the two countries, it's pretty crazy.
So we continued with caution. We kept an eye out for bases and tried to stay as low as possible. But before we knew it, we found ourselves right on the edge of the conflict zone.
So apparently we are in a conflict zone. The Russian army. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But it looks like we got lucky because rather than a Russian base, these guys were just a couple friendly Georgian guards who even gave us a gift.
There's always a silver lining, and sometimes that silver lining is a leader.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
It's pretty weird getting turned around at a conflict zone, actually. That's a new one for me. So I'd rather not get blown up or taken hostage today. I think I'd rather just take the highway.
I think we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah, 100%.
So we did it. We made it through the war zone, which meant that this objective, this extremely dangerous one, was now complete. Pause. Okay? I hate to interrupt this video because it is about to get wild, but we have to talk about something. We gotta talk about this. Listen, filmmaking is a lot of work. Editing is a lot of work, and then to do all those things and then go and create 3D animations, that's absurdly time consuming. So that is why when it comes to that stuff, Chris and I prefer to use Artlist. Artlist now supports Google's Nano Banana Pro, which is an absurdly accurate AI image model. So when we wanted to create medallions for this video to showcase the challenges that we were gonna face, nope, we didn't look to VFX or CG. All we had to do was type a prompt. So in Artlist, we generated the image that we were looking for. And then still in Artlist, we went and used VO 3.1 to animate that image. And what's great about Artlist is that you can create images, you can do image to video. They have every great AI model in there already, so you never find yourself bouncing between different websites or applications. It's all in one place, and it's no secret that we've been using Artlist for years now because of all the great offerings that they have for filmmakers and creators. So if that's something that interests you, then I highly recommend going to the description of this video and clicking the link where you can get 2 months off any annual subscription with Artlist, the perfect chance to test this out and see how it can influence your storytelling and your creating. Anyways, let's get back to the adventure. Peace.
So they got this really cool monument here. And I have zero facts about it other than something happened in 1939 that resulted in people wanting to leave money. Pretty interesting stuff. This is Chris Martin. Fact check me, I dare you.
So now it is time for our last objective, to reach and explore the ancient city of the dead. In the year 1300, this region of Georgia was particularly hard hit with the Black Plague, a fast-moving worldwide pandemic that spread through fleas on rats, killing with almost no warning. Entire villages, families, trade routes, and even whole valleys vanished in days. It was one of the deadliest outbreaks in human history, and it is said to have completely wiped out this city and left it with nothing but bones.
And essentially, just down the street from the fortress we've been staying at is this place called the Crypt, and it has a very dark story. During the Black Plague, it's not a good time, in the 1400s, when people got sick and when they realized that this was contagious, they sent the villagers here to die. Or by their own free will, they would just come here to die. So you come to the crypt with all these dead bodies beside you, and you just sit there and wait for death. That's really sad. really, really sad. Damn, dude. It's crazy to think that like somebody walking this path, the same view, would be like, okay, it's time to go die. Whoa. Serious cliff here. Maybe it's like an attitude. Just gives me kind of sketch. Just gonna be careful with my footsteps here, because we're 100 feet over on the other side. Wow. It's like a little diving spot. I wonder if some people just jumped. Oh my god. Oh, I can see it already, dude. I can see it already.
700 years ago, this city left for dead. Nothing remains but a ghost town full of skeletons.
So we're heading up to this fortress, and they got more of these tombs. This one, the roof is caved in, but below here is just a bunch of skeletons.
And just to make things a bit more bleak, the face autofocus is picking up the skeleton's face.
And with that, our final and most eerie objective on this trip was now complete. And to celebrate, we'd go just down the road where we'd spend our final night in a castle.
So we've arrived, and tonight we are staying in a literal castle.
I haven't seen anything like this back home where
You can stay inside, that's wild.
it's like falling apart. Like this would be like a protected site back home.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to touch a stone.
No.
And now we're gonna go sleep there, so let's check it out.
Yeah.
Fuck, it smells like shit in here. Fucking rough. Like, look at this shit. I hit my head on this so many times.
Sorry, I can't see you. Did you want me to show something?
Let's set up a scene.
What do you think, though?
I think
place?
we'll get both of us sitting on this rock.
Just the place in general. Just as a vlog.
Huh?
Do you like the place?
This place?
Yeah.
It's kind of old. I was expecting something a little newer, maybe running water, electricity. That would be nice. It's just fucking dead people and rocks.
I thought you were serious for a second.
Really dry. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia, for the blessings. I don't talk about delicious. Oh, it's so good.
What's the word I'm looking for? Without guidance?
Unhinged.
Unhinged. Medieval unhinged.
And that was it. An amazing trip. And I'd love to leave you with a motivational message, but I don't really have anything to say except for try new shit. Do something that scares you, and even if it feels like something that's not possible to you, to be honest, Chris and I never thought we could do any of this stuff either. We were just a couple of nobodies going nowhere, and somehow we ended up doing pretty cool stuff. So, I'm pretty sure if it's in your heart, you probably can too. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And while I have you here, make sure to go check out our most recent Georgia video, guys, where literally I run over Chris, we drive one of Europe's most dangerous roads, and we have a hell of a time. This one was nuts, and if you got time, you should watch it now.